Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to It's Your Beauty. Can I say welcome back? This is my second video. Welcome back. Today we're going to be creating this eye look with this beautiful palette. So if you want to see this eye look, just keep watching. Wait, hold up 1 second. Okay, so we know you're going to want to come back and watch more videos. You're going to want to comment. You're going to want to like. So go subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Go. Pause it. I'll be right here when you get back. Go ahead and take her with you. And take him too. We'll be right here. We're waiting. Okay, now that that's done, let's jump right in. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prime my eyelid with the Morphe primer. It's pretty good. I bought it a while ago. It's $10, so it blends very well. It does the job. No complaints here. So I'm going to use my finger and kind of blend that in a little bit on my eyelid. If I was working on a client, I would use a brush, but because I'm working on myself, it's okay. Another thing I like to use is tape. Now, before you guys judge me, I know that Shadow Shields has these little shields that you can put on your eye to get the little line right there, but I haven't purchased them. Now, if Shadow Shields wants to send me some, I'll gladly use them. Otherwise, we're gonna use trusty Scotch tape, okay? So I like to take a little piece off and I rub it on the back of my hand. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then that way the oils mix so it won't stick to our skin as bad or irritate it. And I like to line the tape up with the corner and then also the corner of my eyebrow. So then that way, if I have it precise, fingers crossed, this one and this one will match, okay? So the first color we're gonna take in this beautiful palette is the color OG, which is right there, that one. And I'm going to use a Veda blending brush that I got years ago. And OG is like, it's almost like a brownish orange color. It's not light, but it's not really dark, and we're going to use that for a transition color. It works for the look that we're going for today, so it's fine. It could have been a little bit lighter, in my opinion, but this is a great palette, so don't come for me. I like the palette. I'm just saying this color could have been a tad bit lighter, in my opinion, because there's not too many transition colors in the palette. Okay, so we're also going to take a Morphe E27 brush, and we're going to blend that a little bit more just to make sure it's nice and even. Okay, so the second color we're going to use is 1988, which is that color right there, that beautiful brown color. And I'm going to use a Eco Tool eyeshadow brush. Put a little product on there. And we're going to put this right here. On the outer corner, just like that. And I'm going to also pick up that same, no, actually I'm going to use a Morphe E22 brush, and I'm going to blend that in a little bit more. So it'll just be nice and blended. Okay. Looks pretty good. Now we're gonna take, I'm gonna use the same brush, the Eco Tool eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to kind of pat it off a little bit. And I'm gonna use this dark brown color called You Go, right there. And we're gonna dip our brush in that, and that's gonna go on the outer corner to darken it up just a little bit more. Not too much, but enough. Okay, so get that in there. We want them to kind of look the same. I don't want one eye darker than the other. That wouldn't be good. I'm going to use the same E27 brush. Kind of feather that out a little bit. Okay. So, if everything comes out correctly, when you peel this off, you'll have a straight line. And I'm just hoping they match. We have a little bit of product right here. So we're going to wipe that off just a little bit with a Q-tip. And then we're going to take another fluffy brush with a little bit of setting powder already on it. Kind of wipe that in a little bit. Like that. Okay, so what I did when I used one of the glitters in this palette called Anastasia, what I did is I used glitter glue because the Anastasia, it's like a iridescent champagne color, like pearly champagne. It's pretty, but there was some fallout. So I'm gonna use the glitter glue to kind of make it stick a little bit more. And I'm gonna put that on my finger and kind of rub it into my finger, and we're just gonna dab it just like that. Just to make sure that the fallout is not that bad at all. So once we dab that in, I'm gonna put a little, just a little bit more, just to make sure. Now, I'm going to use an Aveda eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to dip it in Anastasia. Let me show you guys what that looks like, because that is a very pretty color. It is right there. And that's a very beautiful color. I'm going to dip the brush in there. And we're going to pat it on. Just pack it in there. It's a beautiful, really, really beautiful color. I hope you guys can see it. Okay, let's get a little bit more. I still see some fallout. I can feel the fallout. But we'll brush that off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the E27 brush and kind of blend that in right there so it's nice and smooth. And grab a fluffy brush and flick the fallout. Okay. So now we're going to use Morphe. What is it called? Felt tip liquid liner. Just purchased this today. Shake it up a little bit. Now, the line is going to be our guide. That's another reason why I do it, because I like the fact that it lines up kind of correctly. So if you want the line to be longer, you could have it longer, or if you want it shorter, but it's like your guide for me. Now, some people can just throw it on there and it's even and it's beautiful. I can't do that. I can, but I can't. It'll take me a little bit longer and I'll be late for work, and that wouldn't be a good thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this eyeliner, okay? So we're going to shake this up just a little bit, because I find when you shake it up, the product kind of comes out a little bit better. Looks pretty good. Okay, so we're going to start rubbing, going down there. We want them to match. So I'm going to look over there and look over there. Fill that in. Okay. So then we're going to go this way. There's a lot of different techniques to cat eyes. Just, you have to find the one that works best for you. And once you do, it'll help you out, because sometimes you can get overwhelmed with the eyes not matching. In this case, I think we did pretty good. Let me check the mirror. Well, I want to go in a little bit closer that way, in the inner part of my eye, just a little bit closer. My eyes water a lot, so sometimes I have to be very careful. Okay. Looks pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to use, this is Smashbox Super Fan. I purchased this a while ago. It's pretty good. Okay. I'm not going to do the bottom lash yet, because I'm going to take a small little fluffy brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of OG. Actually, I'm going to use 1988 first on the lower lash line down here, and then with that same brush I'm going to dip it into OG and kind of go over it and go to the inner corner. Going over that one again as well. Okay. I added these rhinestones just to be a little extra. So that's what we're going to do on this side. One side has to mirror the other. And we're going to use a little bit of spirit gum. I had this from Halloween, so this is what we're going to use. Sorry guys, spirit gum. And I'm going to put it on a little plate, and with a Q-tip, just a little bit, and with this kind of Q-tip, I'm going to dip it in there. These are, let me show you. It's a little pack. I got these from Michael's or Joann Fabrics. And I'm going to use the clear ones. I'm gonna dip the Q-tip in there. Pick one of these up. And then dip that one in there. Okay. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush and kind of just go under this a little, just a little bit. My face seems to be a little bit red. Okay. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really enjoyed doing this for you guys. Until next time, thanks for watching.